This is what happened in my last raid. You see these walls missing? Those walls weren't missing before. And when I came back, there were like 1, 2, 3, like around 4 zombies here dead. And I'm pretty sure I had spikes here as well. So the zombie raids are now breaking multiple walls and also your zombie and your spike traps. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Last Day. I'm your host, the Birdman, known as Falcon. Today's a really big day because today we're actually going to be able to cash in my red coupons for the very illustrious rare red case. Now, I didn't really have too much luck with the yellow and the green coupons. You saw my loot was kind of really terrible. So I'm hoping the red one here will give us better luck. Now, in case you're wondering, this is my second run through the bunker. Since I was missing around 4 or 6 red coupons after my first expedition, I had to wait for it to reset again. I came back through, I killed a couple of frenzied giants. I didn't clear the entire base. I only killed what I needed to do in order to get the red coupons, but in the process, I also got enough coupons again to cash in for another green and yellow. So today we're going to be doing a lot of opening of crates. We're also going to go back home and build either the gunsmith bench or the acid bat. And we're also, well, we have to talk about the zombie raids now. So first and foremost, let's do the top prize here. This is the big boy, so let's find out. We're gonna get over here and we'll talk about the zombie raids in your home. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already know about this because a lot of people have told me about it, but now I've seen it firsthand. Zombie raids at your base now destroy more than one wall, which is very annoying, but we'll talk about that soon. Right now, let's pop you open. And this is my reward for the red crate. So, okay, I'm seeing 2 Glocks over here. One of them's modified, it does seem. This one is gonna be a regular one. Regular AK-47 and a modified AK-47. Now, technically speaking, this right here is something I've gotten before from the gas room before the update. This is something you can normally get as well from the alarm room in floor number 1 before the update. And the Glocks are kind of a little bit of extra. Oh, a gas mask is actually very cool. So now with the gas mask, I could go into the gas room and get into those chests that we couldn't get to last time. If you remember my video where I showed that off and I couldn't get there in time, unfortunately. So now we have the gas mask. I could do that next time if I want to. I guess I probably will. I've already cleared like half of floor number 2 in order to get the coupons for this trade-in right here, so it's fine. So yeah, that's about it. Nothing really important to chopper wheel. I already got those, I'm pretty sure anyway. Yeah, so that's what I got here for this guy. Luckily, this here is going to help me out because I want to make the gunsmith bench and the acid bat. So that's kind of cool to see. Let me come over here really quickly and turn in the yellows and the greens as well. This is only to make some room so I can pick up some more stuff here. Let's see what we got here. Okay, oh, hey! I'm excited because this is my first shotgun ever in this game. My very first shotgun ever. I'm not lying to you. I've never had one from a trader. I obviously don't, pay to win, so I've never bought shotguns. This is my first shotgun ever. I'm so happy. Okay, cool. So let's take that. Let's take that. Any more aluminum would be nice. No more aluminum. That's fine. So another set over here. Cool. And finally, you. Okay. So you know what I'm seeing right now? I still stand by my first ascension, which was, or not my first ascension, but my first opinion of the bunker. If you're doing the bunker one time, I don't think it's worth it. But if you're using, oh, I didn't kill this guy inside, huh? If you're doing the bunker multiple times, and you know how right now, I basically went through the bunker, the second floor, halfway through it to get enough red coupons to cash in the red ones, but in the process I got enough greens and yellows to cash in again. So you know what, in a bunker trip and a half, I would say, or maybe like a bunker trip and 1/4, you actually now do get more than you used to get with only one bunker run. So the trade-off is the longevity. If you do the bunker enough times, you're going to actually get a surplus of weapons as you saw right now. If you're only doing it once like I initially did, and I was upset about it, then it won't work. So there you guys have it. That's my final judgment on it. I know a lot of people, when I first mentioned my opinion, were like, well, Falcon, you're just wrong. And I don't think I was wrong at the time. But now that I'm seeing what we're getting from a bunker trip and 1/4 of another one, because I didn't clear the bunker out completely just now, I should just, yeah, I know, people always tell me, Falcon, double click, there's your double click. Now that I've done it this way, I can tell you, you know what, you're right. Longevity-wise, the bunker is actually a lot better now. It doesn't feel that way initially when you first do it, like oh wow, I never could spin you before. This is the first time I've noticed that you can spin them. I'm learning things as I still play, man, I'm telling you. So yeah, the more you do the bunker, I think the better the rewards will be, because it'll feel like you're getting a lot more after a while. But the very first time that I did it, I didn't feel like it was worth my time. But now I'm seeing the value of it. And no, it's not Falcon, you're just giving it a peer pressure. No, this is actually a really good haul, because I'm pretty sure if I now compare all the weapons I got and the equipment, it'll be more than I spent. Now, I don't see enough heals here to justify everything I use in terms of food, because I used up a lot of food for this, so in terms of food, in terms of heals, I don't really see it. But then again, you could always farm your carrots and turn them into stews back home, so it's not really a big deal, you know? So yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. So with this done, don't worry too much. This is like the last trip I'm doing down here. I'm gonna go back home right now, and we're going to either build the gunsmith bench or do the acid bat. I think probably right now the more important thing would be the gunsmith bench, because the acid bat hasn't been implemented yet, the use for it. So what I want to do right now is just take the aluminums we'll be using in order to make the gunsmith bench. And I might also make the zip gun. I've heard the zip gun's pretty bad, but I'll just do it just so we could see it in action at the very least, so that's fine. Again, I'll come pick you guys up later. You better not get stolen in the meantime. This will be the most terrible time for them to implement multiplayer. Like, I'm playing and they implement it, somebody comes over here and it's kind of like, ooh, look at all the stuff that Falcon left behind. Oh, scumbag Falcon getting stolen. Oh god, I would be mad. Then I would be like, you know what, I'm done with this game, never playing it again. So, let's go back home now. This raid right here, breaks more than one wall now. It sucks so much. You know how I found out? I think it's been happening for a couple of days, but I didn't realize it because I had spikes around my perimeter, you know? So, when I would come back from a farming trip, it would say, like, you know, zombies, you know, destroyed walls, but I never noticed any walls down because they had been slowly destroying my barricades, my spike traps, without me noticing. So, I'm gonna tell you right now, it does seem that now the spike traps are worthwhile, because if you don't have spike traps, they're gonna go through a lot of your walls. And let me give you an example right now. I didn't fix this to show you. This is what happened in my last raid. You see these walls missing? Those walls weren't missing before. And when I came back, there were like 1, 2, 3, like around 4 zombies here dead. And I'm pretty sure I had spikes here as well. So the zombie raids are now breaking multiple walls and also your your spike traps. So I would suggest do not, for the meantime, do not upgrade to level 2 or 3 walls at the moment, because they're gonna just smash through them like butter. Like a hot knife through butter. So don't do it. If you're doing stuff for the outside, stick to level 1 walls, because zombies are now breaking multiple walls, which is kind of annoying. Alrighty, so now that we're back home, let's, let me go and dump off all this extra loot that I have. And over here, I need one more of these bad boys to get another one of these. I'm using coal now as well to burn stuff down. The coal is a lot better. If you're using logs or planks at this point, go to coal now. Coal is so much better. Okay, so here's what I got ready for our building. So this here is going to be for the gunsmith bench. This here is for the acid bat. As I mentioned, I think the gunsmith bench is more important, so I'm going to go ahead and... I mean, I'll probably do the groundworks for both of them, because after we build it, you're supposed to fill it in with items, obviously. So it doesn't matter. We won't be able to complete it today, more than likely, but at least we'll have the groundworks down. So where is the gunsmith bench? There it is. So crafted. It hurts to see those items go, but so be it. Now, where am I putting my gunsmith bench? I guess I'll place it over here. We need these walls again, though, but let's go into building, furniture. Oh, you require more than one spot. And do you require level... Oh, you require the stone floor as well. Ugh. Now, build the floor. Build the floor. So we got that. Now, we want to go into upgrading. So, boom. Boom. Alrighty, there we go. So, place it down. There is my gunsmith bench finally. Very cool. So, what is required to build you completely? Yep. So we're going to be here a while. This is not too bad to get now. I have so many screws over here. I have like one of you. A lot of these have to be turned into that if I'm right. We should have enough of that. 30 of those. I already have the tape. I should have the hammers as well. I'm not sure where I have them in my base at the moment, but let's put in what we have. So we have 20, 50, and 20, do we? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to put the acid bat down just yet. I'm going to do that until after the gunsmith bench is complete, because I want to at least complete one of them at the moment. So here's a couple of the hammers, and Got one rubber part. I might as well just grab it now. And here's where I got tapes, and I got some circuitry. I think I needed some, like, 50 screws, was it? So we'll do that. Remember, Falcon, there's rocks you have to come back for. Don't leave them there. It's very messy. Okay, so 1, 2. I know I have a bunch more hammers somewhere. I gotta look for the crate for that. So you go inside of here. You go there. You go there. You go there. 20. Okay. The first one. Oh, the wrenches. I've been seeing a lot more of those recently. I have a couple of those. I'm not sure if I have 20, but I do have a couple of them. And you come down here, and this is very easy to make, so that's not a big problem. Alrighty. This actually is not going to take too long at all. I'll be honest with you. This is not going to take too long at all for me. So I'm happy at the very least about that. I will go ahead and just place those 10 in there now, because why not? And what I'll probably wind up doing is placing you here. And you know what? Since I'm not going to make the acid bath framework, I should be able to, I think... Oh, you're dying now. Because of starvation, huh? Oh, this is no good. Alright, hold up. Don't you die, my friend. We're busy doing stuff at the moment. Here, have a juicy steak, huh? You like that juicy steak? Thirst pretty soon? Okay, hold up. Let's give you some water. There you go. Stop being such a baby. I mean, I let him die, but I just want to get this done here. So... bring you 10 more. Okay. So I guess I'll probably go back through the bunker again in my own time to pick up the rest of the stuff needed. So can you please get inside? There you go. 10 over here. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. The only big problem I think is going to be the wrenches, which is a bit more rare to find. And obviously we have to get a couple more aluminum in this to turn into that. So I'll have it up soon. I've been doing a lot more grinding recently, so I feel like that's going to be not much of a problem. And there you guys have it. This is going to be a very small episode. I wanted to just show you the stuff from the crate, which was actually pretty good. And as I mentioned, the update is worth it if you do more than one trip. If you're like me, how I originally thought it was like, one trip, is it worth it? No. But is it worth it once you do more than one trip? Absolutely. Because I only cleared half of the second floor, and I got enough for the red box and then another green and yellow. So I think now it's definitely worth it if more than one trip. And as I mentioned, zombies are now breaking more than one wall, so have a couple of spike barricades or just level 1 walls, because they're going to break them anyway, so you might as well not spend too much on big walls until multiplayer is implemented. And there you guys have it. I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed a very small episode here for this one, but I just wanted to cover the basics, and we'll be doing something pretty soon. I'll keep an eye out for the next update, and if something new comes down the pipeline, I will do a video on it, or if I get the gunsmith bench done in time, we shall do that. Although, before we leave... Oh, I just used up all my aluminum bars. Ah, can't make it. Well, it's terrible anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you next time.